Ladies and gentlemen, this is TVP World. You're watching another edition of Military Mind, bringing you news from the front lines. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. Overnight, on Tuesday, Russian forces launched more than 100 drones against Ukraine, according to the Ukrainian Air Force. 86 of them were shot down. In the Dnipro region, local authorities say around 20 Shahed drones struck a power station in the city of Kamianske, injuring one person. Drone strikes were also reported in the Chernihiv region, where civilian infrastructure sustained damage. As a result, emergency power outages were introduced across parts of the Dnipro and Cherkasy regions. A thermal power plant in Ukraine was also hit by Russian strikes overnight, according to Ukraine's state-run oil and gas company, Naftogaz. The company did not confirm which of the facility was struck. While across the border, Russia's defense ministry reported that its air defense shot down 59 Ukrainian drones overnight, including 12 over the Volgograd region. The regional governor said debris from the downed drones damaged 4 private homes in the village of Kirov, though no one was injured. While not far from the site is one of southern Russia's largest oil producers, the Lukoil oil refinery, which has been repeatedly targeted by Ukrainian forces. Following the latest attack, a series of explosions were reported and a fire broke out on the refinery grounds. Local residents confirmed that several drones struck their targets and caused a blaze. On the front line, the Ukrainian monitoring project Deep State reported that Russian forces captured 3 more settlements in the Donetsk region near the Dnipro regional border. Analysts say Ukrainian troops face severe logistical challenges in holding their defensive positions. A shift in the Russian offensive pressure to other sections of the front ultimately forced Ukrainian forces to withdraw from those areas. The Ukraine-9 combat ground platform, long promoted by Russia as a breakthrough in military robotics, has once again proven to be a costly symbol of unfulfilled promises. According to a United 24 investigation published on October 13th, the machine, originally unveiled in 2016 under the auspices of Rostec and adopted for service in 2019, has failed to meet combat expectations. It has not been confirmed as having been used in Ukraine during Russia's full-scale invasion. The whole history of Ukraine-9 is actually quite telling. Systemic flaws were discovered during early testing in Syria. A criticism from abroad was equally harsh. A report from British defense firm BAE Systems described the Ukraine-9 as unreliable, stating that its thermal and EO sensors are useless when moving due to a lack of stabilization. The report also noted significant delays between command input and weapons fire, factors that can be fatal in dynamic combat. Although Russia attempted to promote the platform for export, no major contracts for serious deliveries actually followed. Demonstrations generated interest, but did not really lead to confirmed operational purchases. But the clearest indicator of failure is the absence of any confirmed combat use of Ukraine-9 in Ukraine since 2022. United 24 describes the Ukraine-9 as an expensive symbol of excessive promises on unjustified expenses. A lesson that hardware without proven algorithms, a stable control channel, and full combat integration quickly loses its relevance in modern warfare. Now, this contrast is especially stark when compared to Ukrainian initiatives. In response to battlefield challenges, Ukraine is deploying new strike ground robotic units and effectively integrating UAVs into tactical operations. While this Ukraine-9 remains a symbol of unfulfilled ambition, practical, adaptive, and combat-tested solutions are delivering real results. This evening operation by Ukraine's Signum Battalion is another clear example of how patience, pilot skill, and high-quality equipment can deliver results. The mission was executed quickly and efficiently. 2 occupiers on a motorcycle appeared in the crosshairs, likely a small group of scouts or assault troops conserving fuel and moving ahead. The drone operator followed standard procedure: target confirmation, attack launch, and strike. The second target was a loaf, a vehicle moving under cover of the terrain. The driver appeared confident, even opening window. But after the strike, the vehicle was disabled and the crew taken out of action. Near the positions of the Ukrainian 38th Separate Marine Brigade in Marinohrad, Russian forces attempted to break through their defenses. See, the Russians deployed 2 MTLB vehicles and 4 motorcycles in an effort to breach engineering barriers. But as they neared the fortifications, they were met with a strong Ukrainian response. Units of the Ukrainian 7th Corps of the Airborne Assault Forces skillfully engaged the attackers using firepower and FPV drones. Near the city of Oleshki in the Kherson region, the Ukrainian Air Force carried out a high-precision strike on a building where Russian military positions had been identified. The aircraft deployed precision-guided bombs, allowing them to target Russian shelters while minimizing risks to civilian infrastructure. As a result of the strike, the building was heavily damaged, and occupying forces suffered significant losses. Soldiers of the Ukrainian 30th Separate Mechanized Brigade continue to methodically destroy Russian troops in the Donetsk region. During another operation, the soldiers targeted Russian equipment and manpower. Ukrainian defenders struck 2 loaves, the truck carrying ammunition, and enemy cannon, as well as a shelter where a Russian soldier was hiding. All targets were hit with high precision. And with that footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to TVP World.